time the Yankees have been involved in one of those calls. Jeffrey Mayer, 1996 Championship Series, a Yankee legend, helping Derek Jeter get a home run, and that call stood. Pitch runners into the game. This is Jason Dominguez representing the go-ahead run. Pitch running for Gleyber Torres. They put Soto on, and John, they're choosing Blake Treinen against Aaron Judge.
Well, the big thing is it's only happened 3 times all year where they have walked Soto. Think about that. That is incredible. And with Stanton behind Judge, a lot more safety.
2-2 game, 2 gone in the ninth. Aaron Judge, strike one for Blake Treinen, who's been the best reliever in baseball for the last 2 months.
Yes, and he's going to throw a lot of those breaking balls. It's a frisbee breaking ball with incredible sink to his fastball.
Anthony Rizzo at the plate. Stolen bases in 9 tries against Treinen this year. Chisholm's got great speed. Yankees only have 5 steals in this postseason. Jazz has 2 of those. Rizzo, who's 1 for 4. Takes upstairs.
You haven't followed baseball all year. Pitchers can only throw over twice. And if they throw over the 3rd time, they have to get the runner out. In other words, they got to pick him off. Otherwise, he goes to second, considered a balk with the new rules.
There he goes. Straight on from Smith. Not in time, and Jazz Chisholm is still in second. Go ahead, running to scoring position for the Yanks.
And now the pressure will be on the middle infielders to keep Jazz close to second. Stealing third's not out of the question either. That responsibility will go to Edman.
Anthony Rizzo on a 2-0. Takes ball 3. After Rizzo, it's Volpe. Both his teams have had chances in this game. Put Rizzo on intentionally here. So first and second, looks like it's going to be Jake Cousins for the bottom of the 10th for the Yankees. Smith, Lux, and Edman Dua are prior for a visit here, John.
Yeah, it's a good visit. And the reason being, Volpe has really struggled against breaking balls. That front side's opening up again. So I would think it'd be a simple reminder that you make breaking balls away. That's how you get them out. We started the night talking about made-for-movie stories with the starting pitchers. A made-for-the-movies thing right here, too, with Anthony Volpe, who was born and raised in Manhattan and in New Jersey from a long line of Yankees fans. Like a million other kids, he wanted to be the next Derek Jeter. Well, he's the 1 in a million who's grown up to become the shortstop of the Yankees. The key in this situation as a hitter, you only pull a bad breaking ball, but you should go up there on a breaking ball thinking center to right center. What that allows you to do is track the ball longer and keep the barrel in the bat. If you try to pull that pitch, the break is absolutely impossible for that barrel to make contact unless it's a hanger in the zone.
8 of his 9 hits in this postseason have come off fastballs. Chisholm singled, stole second. Rizzo put on intentionally. And the game on Volpe's plate. Tied at 2 in the 10th. Treinen throws. Volpe takes a break at first run.
That first move, again, just watch the hip. And as a pitcher and catcher combination, you're going to watch how he's reacted to the previous pitches, and then you really don't need to deviate much. Keep making those kind of pitches and see if he can make the adjustment.
Great speed at second. Go ahead run. Treinen will take a peek. For the Dodgers in the outfield, decent in left in Teoscar Hernandez, good in center Kike Hernandez, and decent in right Mookie Betts. Play shallow. There goes Chisholm. No throw from Wilson. 90 feet for Jazz Chisholm.
Sure was. He had Max Muncy playing back, and now stress on the infield. They're going to have to bring him in. Said he's capable of going to third, and he did. High leg kick, and really not even an offer for Max Muncy to get to third.
Go ahead run at third. 1 gone in the 10th. 1-1 pitch. It's one shown and a strike taken. So 1-2 on Volpe.
You can still do it with 2 strikes. If you foul off a bunt, it's just a strikeout. But you can still recognize the pitch and still put this ball in play if he decides to square around for that safety squeeze.
Indefensible if you put it down right. Infield in. 1-2 pitch. He's going to swing away to the breaking ball outside, and it's 2-2.
I'm just telling you, the way he's reacting to the breaking ball, it wouldn't be a bad play. With 2 strikes, you can see the break better, and you can put the ball in play. But he almost went after that pitch, which was way out of the zone.
First and third, 1 gone in the 10th. Trying looking for a K. It is 2-2. Can't get it out of his glove, and the Yankees take the lead. They get the out at second, but Chisholm's in to score. He singles, he's still second, he steals third, and he scores on a ball that doesn't leave the infield. 3-2 Yankees in the 10th.
Went with the sinker, almost an incredible play, and right here Edmonds says my only chance is to turn 2, but he didn't come up with the ball clean enough. They went with the sinker after all the swings and misses on the breaking ball. And Volpe was ready.
Anthony Volpe, the go-ahead RBI. Tommy Edman that close to making another spectacular play.
And he's going to steal second. So he's there with a bonus run now here in the extra innings. He will steal second, or at least attempt to steal second in this at-bat.
For the Yankees have showed off a little bit of everything tonight, haven't they? Monstrous home run from Stanton. And then here the speed on the bases, which is something they've lacked in recent years. But they get that from Chisholm, getting him at the deadline, and he's in to score. As Volpe puts it in play.
Again, going back to the stolen base to third. That was such a big play because now it put Dave Roberts' infield in. That would have been a routine ground ball double play, of course, if they were at least halfway or all the way back.
Austin Wells, the 53rd pitch, is thrown out in time. Yankees running wild with 3 steals in this 10th against Trinan.
In the postseason, when the pressure is at the greatest, you can't shy away from doing something that the other team gives you. In this series, there are a lot of pitchers who cannot hold runners. You must take the extra base because that just adds to the narrative of pressure. And now a bloop or a single gets you an added run.
From the catcher Wells, who's 1 for 4 today. 6 of his last 78 back to the regular season. On 0-1. Takes high. So the Yankees get a run against Blake Trinan, who had given up just 1 run the last 2 months.
Oh shit, we got the lead.
This is what they did against the Guardians too. Got to that bullpen. That was one of the best bullpens in baseball all year, statistically the best, and the Yankees turned that season against that crew.
Just to remind people how important this game is for the Dodgers and the Yankees, the Dodgers have used a lot of resources. If they come back and win, it's all good. If they don't come back and win, those resources can be pushed to the limit.
Strike 3 taken, but the Yankees have taken the lead. Jazz Chisholm steals 2 bases and comes in to score. Dodgers down a run to the bottom of the 10th.
Take on the Jaguars. 4. Josh Allen leads the Bills.
Touchdown!
Against Geno Smith and the Seahawks. It's a huge day of football. Sunday on Fox, home of Super Bowl 59.
It's Fox College Football Friday. It's a battle under the lights at the Coliseum. Breakout running back Kyle Nungai makes Buckeyes. This guy's electric. Against Miller Moss at USC. Touchdown! Fox College Football Friday kicks off at 11 p.m. Eastern. Our journey to $250,000 begins now.
TV's biggest game show is back, and it's even bigger.
This is not the same floor.
Now with 100 players battling for territory.
There's so much strategy this season.
If you want to rule,
Taylor Swift songs.
you have to do it.
Hero. Love. Together. Pain.
Light it up!
The Floor, all new Wednesdays on Fox and watch anytime on Hulu.
Does your student loan payment make you cringe? We get it. Saying goodbye to that much money every month can be tough, but by refinancing to a lower rate through Credible.com, you could drastically cut your monthly payments. At Credible, you get personalized rates from multiple lenders, so it's easy to find the refi that puts the most cash back in your pocket. And life with extra cash is, well, extra. Visit Credible.com now to see your new monthly student loan payment.
All right, I'm gonna change your world. That's gonna be interesting. Let's go. I love to root for great. Yeah, you want to root for the underdog. Good luck with that. I'm controversial when I don't even mean to be. It doesn't matter how many times I'm right, you'll still argue with me. This is The Herd.
Chisholm, his second hit here in Game 1 of the World Series, but then what he does on the bases, the difference. He steals second, he steals third, and he's in position to come in and score the go-ahead run as Anthony Volpe puts a two-strike pitch in play against Blake Trinan. 3-2 Yankees to the bottom of the 10th. They take Cousins on, buckling the knees of Will Smith. Well, you know what Cousins knows? He knows who's batting fourth. You don't want anybody get on base and have a game-winning run and Ohtani come to the plate.
Cousins has one career save. 1 ball, 1 strike down Smith. It's a guy who was cut loose pretty much by the White Sox. Wound up being the worst team in baseball history. Yankees got him for nothing. Bigger and bigger role. And now trying to save Game 1 of the World Series. It's 1-1 to Will Smith. Outside ball 2.
Sinker, breaking ball is going to be what he's going to try to get Will Smith, who's been stubborn on really not swinging outside the strike zone too often.
Nice pitch right there, 2-2. Smith 0 for 2 today. Sacrifice fly back in the 5th. So the Dodgers have gotten both their runs. Smith and Betts both sack flies. 2-2. Low to right. Soto. 1 gone in the 10th. Then up comes Gavin Lux. Lux is 0 for 3 today. Hasn't played a ton lately. He's been bothered by a hip issue. He's in there every day in the division series, but only a handful of at-bats the last almost 2 weeks now.
Well, the good news for Lux on that slider that nobody's been able to hit for Cousins, at least that ball's coming into you on a break that you might be able to see in the zone.
The first one away.
The league's only hit 144 off that slider. That is a virtually unhittable pitch when he's got it locked in.
The 1-0. Lux takes it inside ball 2. The Dodgers, as you said, desperate to get a man aboard to get Ohtani to the plate here. Edmonds on deck. Then it'd be Ohtani. Cousins, home of the 2-0. Lux takes a backdoor strike. Got a pair of left-handers warming if it gets to Ohtani. Both Hill and Nestor Cortez, who hasn't pitched in a month. The 2-1. Check swing. No swing. Ball 3.
Stayed with that pitch. He got a backdoor 2-0 to be a strike. He tried to get the swing there and held up.
On a 3-1. Lux takes ball 4. And now the Dodgers will take just about any outcome other than a double play.
Take that fucking picture out, bro.
This team that has Ohtani, that has Betts, and it has Freeman. The guy coming to the plate here was the MVP of the National League Championship Series, and he's been huge in today's game defensively. He's also got a double. See Hill and Cortez both ready to go for Ohtani. Tommy Edman picked up at the deadline. What a player he's been for these Dodgers.
changing just to make sure you don't run into a double play? No, because then they're just going to, I get it. In theory, you walk Tani and then you pitch to Mookie Betts, but in this situation right here, a walk was the one thing you didn't want to have by Cousins, because now it creates even Edman the winning run. He can hit a home run. We've already seen it. So you're at stress level that you don't want to be in a one-run game in extra innings, knowing who's on deck, but you got to take care of who's in the box right now.
And as you're talking about with the Yankees in the top of this inning, you always got to have your eyes on those base runners against relievers. Lux has good speed. First pitch. Wow, strike one. Carlos Torres has been all over the place.
Well, that side of the plate been a little more lenient.
Tying run at first, winning run at the plate.
This game's had it all, man. If you're not involved in this game as a teammate, your stomach's in knots. You actually feel better when you're in the game, but when you're watching and there's nothing you can do, and you're rooting for the best outcome, but it's a torture.
On and 0-1. That is on the inside corner. So Edman is down 0-2 as Cousins gets a call on both sides.
Well, now what that does is put a lot of stress on Edmonds on a breaking ball on either side of the plate, right? The best place to go right now is a down and in slider to force the action now that Edmonds seen both sides of the plate a strike call. So he really can do whatever he wants. You just don't want the breaking ball in the zone against Edmonds.
Drops low, 1-2 strikes.
And again, the best stress would have been where that fastball was called. If you imagine starting a breaking ball on that plane, it would have put Edmonds in a tough.
Come on, bro. Fuck.
Thinking and trying to recognize if it's a strike or not.
Jay Cousins to Tommy Edman with a 1-2 and a ground ball right side. Under Oswaldo Cabrera. Lux stumbles as he rounds second and gets back to the bat.
Too fucking ever, bro.
Set for Tommy Edman. Tying run in scoring position. Winning run aboard. And a once-and-forever player coming up.
Well, this breaking ball was in the zone. Too long. Cabrera doesn't make the play. And luckily, Lux, who fell down, was able to get back to the bat.
Too fucking ever.
Devastating out at second.
So which one of those lefties does Aaron Boone choose to go to? He's got Hill and Cortez both ready for Ohtani. Who will it be? Nestor Cortez, who's not pitched in a month. How about this for a soft landing? Go in there and face Shohei Ohtani with a World Series Game 1 on the line. What theater here in Los Angeles?
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age. There was no question of what I wanted to be. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Start your day with a bang. Let's have a party as FS1's brand new lineup. We're gonna change up the vibe. Brings you everything you need.
Have some fun, old guy.
To level up your game.
Undeniably, my favorite country.
All day.
I'm not surprised.
Every weekday.
Yeah, for sure.
One place.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Alrighty.
Who's ready for my famous charred duck? Like, you know, to check the mascot first before bringing food to a tailgate.
Took this baby.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Almost game time. You ready?
Dude, is he serious?
Guess they still don't think you're ready for this job.
Maybe they don't respect you without pads on. That's right. And disrespect is a